Namaste, guys. ChristianRLong, life enhancement consultant, giving you a big and beautiful shout out on this. What are we at? Sunday morning here in Denver, Colorado. It's 8 o'clock a.m. Mountain Time. We're jumping on for our daily dose of growth challenges designed to grow your soul and help you become a better person. And welcome. Adriana, Namaste. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Denise, Namaste. Welcome. Tina, Namaste. Welcome. Good morning, Karen. Namaste. Your cute little name didn't pop up. Oh, it's a good cup of coffee. Nice and strong. Suresh, Namaste. Welcome. So, as a review for you guys, if this is your 13th challenge or your first challenge, we basically do these daily challenges designed to grow you as a person, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, etherically, physically, and financially. And you have 10 hours to do a 15-minute challenge. And usually I wait for inspiration to hit me like a ton of golden bricks across my head and go, aha, that's a good one for the group. So this is the one that I had yesterday. I had two that came at the same time. I chose one of them, and then the second one I was like, all right, we'll do for Sunday. And it's a little different. It's a little out there. Comparatively, what it's going to be like in future streams, it might be very ordinary. But I thought, okay, this could be good. Sarah, Namaste. So the challenge for today, and there's not a lot of parameters for a very good reason, but the challenge for today is I want each and every one of you to pretend for 15 minutes-ish that you're a comedian and you are going to write your own joke. It could be a short joke, it could be a long joke, it could be in any form that you find funny. It has the qualification of it being a joke is it has to make you laugh. Chrissy, Namaste. Now, because humor is subjective, and humor is cultural, and humor is temperamental. Joanna, Namaste. Oops. Ooh. What am I hitting? There we go. That you can have any kind of joke imaginable. And you have to message me that joke. Right up your alley, Jess. Andrew, Namaste. You have to message me that joke. You have 10 hours to come up with one joke. It could be a baby joke, super short. It could be a long story form joke. It could be any kind of joke that you want. And you have to leave me a message on Facebook, meaning because humor is contextual, tonality, volume, pacing, all of those things. I want you to call and leave me a message on my Facebook, right? So Facebook Messenger, you all have it because you all message me. So leave it on Facebook Messenger and say, all right, here's my joke. And remember, you have a 1 minute maximum or 1 minute limit for the joke. So if it's a long joke, you may have to record bits of it, okay? What are you trying to say, Denise? So doesn't matter where you want to go with that. And also, there's no such thing as too morbid, too dark, too racist, too sexist, too this, too that. There's no limitation whatsoever to the joke. Because you're telling me the joke. You're not telling anyone else the joke. I'm the sounding board of the joke. That's it. And then, depending upon the types of jokes, I'll share them with the group. I won't give any names, right? So if it's like a quick, quippy one-liner, I'll share it with the group this evening when we do our feedback. But I won't name any names. So that's the challenge. Come up with a joke. Share the joke on Facebook Messenger with me so I can hear the joke. Because if you just type a joke out, it's not as funny. It loses context. Right? Does that make sense? So it could be anything that makes you laugh. Denise is already having... Oh. So Denise clarified something with me. It has to be your own creation. Thank you for helping me clarify that. It has to be your own creation. It's not a joke that you've read before, you've heard about before. It is your own joke. Okay, perfect. So that's our challenge for today. Challenge number 13. Come up with your own original joke. It can be short joke, long joke, and then you leave me a Facebook Messenger voice recording of you saying that joke to me. I'm looking forward to my inbox. And then this evening, we will share the different and higher levels of truth connected to this. Sound good? Any questions, comments, concerns, clarifications about that? By the way, it has to make you laugh. It does not have to make me laugh. I repeat, your joke does not have to make me laugh. Your joke has to make you laugh. Okay, so that's our challenge for today. Our challenge number 13. Dun dun dun. It can be a skit too. Sure, Jessica. Not a problem. It can be a skit. It can be a short joke, long joke. It can be super kiddie friendly. It could be super morbid. You guys recognize that I've studied a lot in my life, and I've experienced a lot, and I've interacted with a lot of people. I've heard a lot of jokes. I've told a lot of jokes. I've seen a lot of beautiful things. I've seen a lot of not so beautiful things. They're basically nothing you could say that would offend me. So don't worry about whatever message you're going to send me for the joke. Sarah's like, done. I already know what it is. Actually, I just sent it to you. I like how Suresh says, I love stand-up. I thoroughly enjoy stand-up of all kinds. Like, thoroughly enjoy stand-up. What was it called? I think it's Night at the Improv. If I remember correctly, Night at the Improv. It used to be a comedy special that would take place in the evenings in the mid to late 80s. And I used to watch it all the time. So here I am, 5, 6, 7 years old, listening to adult men share very inappropriate jokes. Inappropriate, right? Inappropriate is relative. That's the thing about comedy and humor. It's relative. It's contextual. It's cultural. It's societal. Like, you could tell one joke in one country and tell that same joke in another country, and because there's no context, they don't understand the joke. They don't understand why it's funny. Crystal, I'm going to say one of my favorite things on the planet is to ask people from other countries, tell me a joke translated in your language. So your native, what's a joke, what's a common joke in your native language, and then translate that in English. And it's always funny. I don't always get the deep nuances to the comedy, but I get why it's funny. And actually, you learn a lot about a culture through their jokes, through their comedy. And we'll go into the higher teachings and techniques this evening at 6 o'clock p.m. So, Lizzie, Atman Namaste. Lizzie's very methodical, so it'll be interesting to get her perspective on this challenge. So again, to finalize, our challenge for today, challenge number 13, you write, quote unquote, Natalia, Atman Namaste, you write an original joke, meaning it's your joke, nobody's ever come up with this joke. It could be a short joke, a one-liner, it could be a story form, it could be a skit, it could be long, any way that you want to do the joke. Then you have to leave me a Facebook message on Facebook Messenger, an audio message, at least, of you telling that joke. Why? Because I want to hear the tone, I want to hear the experience that you're having as you're telling the joke, right? And then it has to be funny to you. Doesn't have to be funny to me, doesn't have to be funny to anyone else, it has to be funny to you, and there are no limitations for what kind of humor you want to express. Zero. And when I say that, I'm not saying that to be, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not saying that to be politically correct. I'm saying literally anything that you find funny, you can express it to me, because actually it's a great way to get to know you guys even more. Like, oh, so-and-so finds that funny. That's kind of interesting, right? No judgment on my end. I could tell you guys jokes from my own life that you're like, I don't believe that's possible. That's the worst thing I've ever heard, because I've lived an interesting life. I wasn't always this, spiritual teacher, meditation teacher, energy healer. I mean, that's my dharma, and that's why I'm on this planet. But, you got to go through some things in order to find your dharma, right? So I hope that inspires you guys to get creative for this challenge. You have 10 hours to do this challenge, 10 hours. And for those of you who are really jacked up and juiced up on your spiritual practice today, we're going to be doing our Twin Hearts meditation in the next 15 minutes at 8:30 a.m. Mountain Time, 8:30 a.m. Mountain Time, and then we'll be doing our more advanced practice today at 10 o'clock a.m. Mountain Time. So the first one's a 45-minute practice. The second one is an hour-long practice, which includes higher practices, and we do energy healing at the end. So for those of you who are energy junkies, attend both sessions. For those of you time-wise, you find the one that's appropriate to you, the one at 8:30 a.m. in 15 minutes, or the one at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. So whatever amount of time that is, 15, hour and a half. Okay? Christy says this is going to be hard. See, look at perspective. Denise says this is fun. Christy says this is going to be hard, because it's using different skills for different people, right? That's the point of the challenges. Some challenges, people will be like, oh, it's a cakewalk. The next day, the next challenge, that same person will go, this is the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life. That's the point of the challenges. They're not all supposed to be cakewalks. If they were, I'm not doing my job as a facilitator for the group. Make sense? So Jessica says, grr, this one will be hard. I haven't yet come up with something funny under pressure. I'm a spontaneity. You guys are so cute. You can do it, Jessica. See? Supporting the group. That's right. I love it. And that's it. That's our challenge number 13 for the day, guys. If you thought this was a funny challenge, please share it on your personal or professional Facebook pages. Get people involved in it. Every challenge is independent of itself. Somebody can do today's challenge, not do 3 challenges in a row, and then do the next challenge. They'll be missing out on some growth, but it is what it is. Joanna says, does it have to take 15 minutes to come up with? I have mine already. Then you're done. If you can do your joke in 1 minute, you already have it. Sarah seems like she already has it. You're done. If it takes you longer than 15 minutes, that's okay. Ideally, you want to be able to come up with your original joke within 15 minutes. Within 15 minutes, ideally. But if it goes longer, then that's fine. You guys are so weird. I love it. All right, that is it, guys. So I'll catch you over on our I was going to say YouTube channel. We have a YouTube channel, ChristianRLong. If you go to YouTube and type in ChristianRLong, there's over 600 videos on there. A lot of videos, a lot of content over the years. So I look forward to serving you guys now and forever. This is Christian Long, Life Enhancement Consultant. Wishing you a beautiful day, a beautiful week, and a beautiful life. Atma Namaste. Bye-bye.